Oh no! Keith Lee! Oh, a double team! Come on, PJ. Forward, one. Oh, PJ fell out. 2, 3 strikes. So I get up, PJ. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
This is Uneducated Sports Talk. Stay smart, stay uneducated.
Welcome all sports fans and everyone across the nation. This is episode 54 of Tuesdays with TJ, the NFL podcast. I'm your host, Carlos Clayton, along with my beautiful co-host, PJ, and of course, the main man of the evening. To my right, Mr. TJ Tracy. What's up with it, brother?
I'm doing well, thank you very much. How are you doing over there? Is it hot, cold?
Oh, man, it's 61 degrees, but a muggy 61. I don't like it right now.
Muggy.
A muggy 61. It
Ooh.
feels bleh. How's the
Probably
weather
not
out
over
there?
here.
I'm pretty sure in the 30s.
41. In fact, it's quite warm.
You know,
We had two
quite
dry days.
quite warm. Okay,
It is warm.
quite warm. I'll tell you what warm is, TJ. 78 degrees, 8 o'clock in the morning. That's warm. Hey, how y'all doing, man? It's another great episode. The NFL podcast. Come in for your podcast worthy news all over the land, you guys. We're gonna do all positive breakdowns today. It was a great week 12. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie. A lot of upsets, a lot of great games that could have been upsets.
Yeah.
So we really enjoyed it, especially at the morning window of those games. So very, very well played for this week. Next week, week 13, will feature all 32 teams. Once again,
Oh, no bias.
yep, all no buys, all because I'm assuming they want everyone to play for Thanksgiving or Thanksgiving weekend ish. No one gets a freebie. No one gets to really enjoy the Thanksgiving holiday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure
No
that,
one,
that
no one gets, no one gets to spend time with their family
yeah, no
anymore.
one gets
What? You're a
to
football
spend
player.
complete time with your family, right? You can't spend Thursday through Sunday no games. Yeah, so everyone's gonna play all 32 teams, 16 games on the docket.
Think about the bottom line, the money.
The money. It's the moolah, baby. Yep. And when you're in that profession, those are the things you got to deal with, man. But hey, let's get to it, man. Y'all, please hit that like button on your way in. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are brand new to the channel. We are less than 40 away from our goal of 3,000 subscribers, you guys. So please come join UST Nation and hit that subscribe button. Of course, hit the like button and let's rock and roll with the chat. Keep the chat going. If you guys have like very, very important questions you want to ask, save it for the end of the stream where we'll answer any freaking question that you guys have. Let's get it. We got some folks in the building though, TJ. We
Ooh,
got Richard Carr
hello.
Sr. showing love to UST Nation and Tuesdays with TJ. Uh,
Ooh,
Peter said, "What's up, Richard Carr?" We got Laney says, "Hey, Carlos, PJ, and TJ. What is good, Laney? Always good to see you."
hello, hello. Ooh, and Texas
We
Eagle.
got
How are
Texas
you,
Eagle said,
Texas?
"What's up, y'all? What's up, brother?" Oh, two happy people right now. Texas Eagle and TJ Tracy. Let me take this stupid hat off right fast. Not calling the same stupid because we're not stupid, but hat stupid. All right. Get him on the shadow, man. Too much. I don't like that. Anyways, so let's get into it. Speaking of the Eagles, pretty much everything we're gonna do on today's stream is pretty much for the GOOD, the good. So
Yes.
yeah, because we got a lot going on. I didn't really find anything bad, and I don't like keep harping on the same sorry ass Giants. Right, we did it 2 weeks
I
in a
was gonna
row.
say, yeah, the only bad
The
really
only
are
really
the
bad, yeah, they're only
Giants.
really bad with the Giants, man, and we don't want to keep talking about them because it's almost like beating a dead horse now.
Yeah,
So,
but sometimes you need to.
yeah, that's true too. The good, ladies and gentlemen, and let's start off with TJ's freaking Eagles before we get into Tuesdays with TJ Eagles talk. Fly Eagles fly. Let's break down the actual game. Eagles versus Rams, but it wasn't really the game itself. It was the player itself, and it's Saquon freaking Barkley. This dude here has just been fantastic for
Yeah.
the Eagles. And might I say, he has changed my mind in the MVP race. It is him.
Oh,
I think it's
you
head.
reckon?
I think it's head and shoulders Saquon Barkley the MVP of the season. They're probably going to still give it to Lamar Jackson, but my vote right now it is definitely Saquon Barkley 1, Lamar Jackson 2, Derrick Henry 3. That is my votes right there. But what a game. 255 rushing yards, breaking a
Yep.
franchise record. And
Yep.
if he wanted to, he could have went for 300. If he wanted
Oh,
to.
he had 302 scrimmage
Scrimmage
yards,
yards. That's right. Correct. My
which
thing
is
was,
also highest in the Eagle.
I knew something was going on, TJ. I knew it. I could smell it, especially the first quarter. Like, he was averaging like 8 yards a carry. And I was like, yeah. Are you guys going to stop this man? Are you gonna stop this man? Because I'm like, yeah, the way he's going, the way he's looking good, he was getting like he wasn't getting touched for the first 4 yards. And I was like, yeah, this is gonna
That's.
be a nice game. I was thinking about 170, 180. I didn't see 255 coming. Good God Almighty.
I don't
And
think he did.
well, hey, sometimes when you're in that groove, and man, I think he felt it. Like the D line wasn't getting any kind of push. Right, I'm not getting touched for the first 4 or 5 yards. If I make one cut, hit
Yeah.
one hole, I'm gone. And we saw that twice. You know,
Well, it almost happened multiple times. There were so many times there, like the last defender happened to trip him, and you could
yes,
tell he was getting frustrated. We knew it was coming. We knew he was going to have a big run, and that's I do have to say, ever since having Saquon, even though he might be getting bottled up most of the first half, he only gets stronger as the game goes on, which is crazy. And you just got that feeling that run's coming. That run's coming. He's the first player in NFL history to have two 70-yard runs in a quarter and a half.
nasty.
That's
I
absolutely
mean,
crazy.
first play of the second half, he was. I didn't even get time to even like move all my stuff on my screen on my layout. And by the time I was like moving things around, he was gone. I was like, "Yo, look at this." Okay, so it was phenomenal, man. Good to see Saquon Barkley, and I really enjoyed it. Mind you, he is also in my fantasy. league.
Oh, yeah.
He's my fantasy league. So yeah, definitely won that match. He gave me 78 points, which is a lot. That is a lot for my league. That's a whole bunch. That's a whole
Woo!
bunch. The
Damn.
the biggest I got from one player was Derrick Henry, like 5 years ago against the Jaguars, had like 99 points. Dude went dumb. He went dumb. Almost 300 yards rushing. He about stiff. He about stiffed armed the whole entire crew. It was crazy, man.
That's crazy. If like that performance, they got 77 yards.
Was that?
How? Yeah. If Saquon's performance got 77 yards and Derrick Henry got 99,
Yeah,
Derrick
it was
Henry.
crazy. Like Saquon, 78 yards. Derrick Henry went dumb against I remember that day. I actually had Derrick Henry as my running back too. That no, for that I had 99. It was like 99 point something. But he went dumb. He had more touchdowns too though. I think he had 4 touchdowns that game. So I don't think about the yards. I don't think his yards were as much as Saquon. Maybe it was. I think it was 270, I believe. And then he had 4 touchdowns as well. So that's why the points were
Fair
a
enough.
lot more. But anyways, unbelievable matchup, unbelievable game, excuse me, by Saquon against a really good or a hot-ish kind of Rams team. And this is what we've sort of embodied when it came down to Saquon Barkley with the Eagles, man. So I'm going to enjoy. The floor is yours. After these graphics, y'all will have TJ's Eagles talk. All right, TJ, the floor is yours. What's going on in the land of
We
brotherly love?
good?
I know they're geeked up right now.
Well, really, it's Saquon. Going back to Saquon, honestly, thank you very much, Giants. What a performance! It sucks that he was stuck on a very, very crap Giants team. So I've got his stats from 2018 to 2023. This has been his career stats. 2018, he's rookie, 1,307 yards. Not bad for a rookie. Pretty
I mean,
good.
not bad at all. Yeah.
Yeah. Second year, 1,003. Not bad either. Then it was 34 yards the year after that. I assume he was injured. And then we've been up and down. 593, 1312 again, 962. But that's his full year stats. We're at week 12, and he's already got 1392.
Nasty. Already broke his personal record.
Yeah, apparently he's on pace to breaking the rushing record. Everyone on national media, I know, over exaggerated Monday and all that, have him as the current MVP, but they're saying he needs to be perfect going through. He's already got the backwards hurdle moment, which woke people's eyes up because absolutely crazy. And then having that performance on national television even shows that, oh, he is that good. He currently holds the most amount of rushing yards by all running backs, even above Derrick Henry. And Derrick Henry has an extra game on him, which is, absolutely crazy.
Yep.
Absolutely much. So, yes, Saquon, I think, he's definitely having the CMC effect on the Eagles like everyone thought he would be. But you think he is the MVP?
Yes.
Do you think he can stay as MVP?
No, in reality, he won't win it. No, he's not going to win it.
No?
Nah. Unless he gets over 2,000 yards rushing and breaks records, and yeah, maybe. But he's got to actually break the rushing record, which is sad, which is sad that he's got to do that in order to win, because right now it is Lamar Jackson's to lose.
Fair. The one positive is we're 6 games left. Got a couple toughies there with the Ravens and the Steelers. Then it's Washington that's sort of come down to earth a bit. And then we're against the Giants, Panthers, and Cowboys again. So those 3 games he can go off.
I just clinched a playoff berth too, so I'll be playing one of those. Saquon will be playing one of those teams during my playoff run. Let's go, baby.
So it is, what is it? It's Baltimore next week. Then I think it's Panthers. Then it's Steelers. Baltimore, Washington, Steelers, Panthers, Giants, and Cowboys and Giants.
So
So,
Steelers, Pa- Panthers will be the wild card week. Hold on, Steelers might be wild card week. I think the Steelers might be the wild
oh,
card.
that's gonna be
So
a that's
I
gonna be a
gotta
rough
make
one.
sure I avoid that. That might be the tough one. That might be the tough
That
one.
might be
So
tough.
if
That
I
might
could,
be a
I
rough
need to
one.
keep my top two seed in order to have a bye week.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, no, he went absolutely crazy, and it was fantastic to watch. And to be honest, the whole team was pretty okay. The one confusing moment when it comes to next year, was the not calling a timeout just before the second half. Bit weird, bit bad clock management, but he challenged when he needed to challenge. The officiating was a bit rough when it says it wasn't a fumble when it clearly was a fumble. Um, Quinion Mitchell, Guantanamo Bay, he had no cake. Puka had 14 on him. Cooper had 10 on him, and that touchdown was somehow given to Sidney Brown because it was Sidney Brown's responsibility.
Uh huh.
And Quinn went out, was trying to obviously save Sidney Brown's lack of responsibility. Let's
Yeah.
just say that.
Yeah.
But it was a fantastic win. It felt great, but then it didn't. It's just sort of a sad win because of BG. BG was having a great game, having a great career. He was 1 point the best pass rusher we had at 36 years old. We know this is his last year. I'm wearing his jersey, a black shirt, BG jersey is sadness. He's toy tricep.
Yep.
He's out for the season. And in the locker room, I'm going to be the energy. They need me. He was having a fantastic year, but he went on 94 WIP and he cried. He openly cried because he loves his team. He loves what it's building. We knew it was his last year, and he means a lot for the city.
Hey,
Obviously, stripped Tom Brady in the
let's
Super Bowl.
let's win it for BG, right?
Let's win it for BG, and people obviously drawing comparisons on 2017 because obviously we lost Carson Wentz
Yeah.
to the Rams in 2017, and obviously that was a very strong motivator for the team. But fingers crossed he's healthy and gets back. And yeah, let's win it for BG. And apparently the Eagles have claimed a edge off waivers to replace him, called off the Panthers, Charles Harris. So 29 years old, 6'3", 250 pounds. Unproductive, really. He has 19.5 sacks in 99 career games. So pretty there. But I think that's pretty much it. Eagles are going strong. We're another win on the in the column there, and obviously we're second in the NFC. We've got 2.5 games now on Washington because Washington screwed up. Thank you, Thank you, Elbows. But yeah, great, fantastic. It's just sad about BG there.
Yeah, I got you, man. Hey, but hey, like you said, guys are living life right now. Second place in the NFC, and it's gonna come down to you guys and the Lions to finish all out. So appreciate that, you guys. That was TJ's Eagles talk. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory.
Speaking of Saquon Barkley, we're gonna go ahead and stay on that same level. But before we do, give a shout out to those who are in the chat right now. We got Daniel McKeon showing love. Him and his alternate are in there showing love. What's good, Daniel? Peter said, "What's up, DM?"
Hello.
We got the beautiful Christian Arujo. Says, happy fun Tuesday, everyone. Let's be grateful for the best USC nation and hit that like button, share, and subscribe to the best. Hey, Lowe's, the beautiful PJ, and hello, TJ. Hope y'all had a great day. Yes, ma'am. We're having a fantastic day. Andrew says, yo, what's happening, Carlos and PJ? She said, what's up, Drewski? What's up, CR? How you guys doing? Thank y'all for joining us for episode 54 of Tuesdays with TJ, the NFL podcast. And we just broke down the Eagles and that fantastic running back they have in Saquon Barkley. But we'll keep that same energy now. But let's talk about the position of the running back. We just
Yes.
saw this past week where not only Saquon Barkley, but also Derrick Henry from yesterday and Josh
Mhm.
Jacobs, another guy who's having a fantastic year that no one's really talking about because it's Green Bay. But they are just down. And let's not even forget Joe Mixon when healthy. He has been a breath of fresh air for the Texans. It's funny how Bengals for Mixon, Giants for Barkley, Raiders for Jacobs, and then the Titans for Derrick Henry. Was like, you know what? Y'all just go somewhere else. Just bye. You
Even
know.
Pollard
Yes,
on
yes.
the Titans.
Yeah, he's having a fantastic year too. Very quietly,
Mhm.
just on a sorry ass team. That's all. But
Yeah, well,
but
they won.
still, they're making these people look good now, especially big name running backs. And what you needed was someone like a big name running back, Barkley and Henry, and even Jacobs to a certain extent, right, to come in there and ball out, right, on their new teams. Because let's be real, the last man, I say 10 years, the running back position has been like an afterthought. Anyone can play running back now. Let's do running back by committee, and let's not get it twisted. That same Eagles team, that same Packers team, and the
Hmm.
same Ravens team were pretty much all running back by committee. Well, we
Yeah.
just say, you know what? Let's stop putting pressure on ourselves and let's get that main person who can carry the football if need be 25 plus times, right? And it's working out for these particular teams so far. The thing is, where they're played changed the market for running backs over the next couple of years. What do you see with the running back value?
Oh, it's absolutely going up. But before I fully go, I just Texas Eagle has a question there. JPP is currently under contract with the Dolphins. Even though he is retired and he's going for reinstation, his contract is held by the Dolphins. So if we wanted to get him, he would have to be released by the Dolphins there. But no, sorry, going back to the running back market, it's absolutely going to go up because the whole point, and this was a conversation last year, is I think Checo didn't help it. It's Clyde Edwards-Helaire and all that. They're first round picks,
Yeah,
and you've got the seventh round pick, and it was a lot of low picks. Even Robertson's on the Jaguars a couple of years ago, he was undrafted. You've got these low draft picks, cheap players who was getting production. They were getting high end productions, so the value was brought down. Um, and obviously, these high end running backs were on bad teams. Like Derrick Henry, when he won Offensive Player of the Year, the Titans went to the AFC Championship game. And people just sort of forgot about that. That
right,
was the height of the
right.
Titans, and they did it off the back of Derrick Henry. And Saquon had his good year with the Giants. They won a playoff game, but it just sort of was forgotten when it came to the money. But the fact they've moved to a different team, a good team, and it shows, oh, wait, having a great running back with a decent O line, um, you can do well. And I think it will boost up the value of O linemen, especially,
Mhm.
even in that Eagles Rams game, because that second 40-yard, 70-yard run, he was untouched because of our O line. You know,
Yes.
he ran completely untouched. And obviously, having a back that can take hits, take the value, and burst off is going to get money. Like, we've got him $13 million a year, and he's way outperformed his contract. He deserves way more money. The Titans paying Tannehill over Henry was dumb, and obviously the Giants paying Daniel Jones over Saquon was even dumber.
Yeah, I think that trend stops. I think that trend does
It
stop now.
has
I
to.
think plenty of GMs are saying when we have questionable quarterbacks and they have one good season, we just can't pay them over, let's say, our main weapon, which is probably a la your running back or whatever, your O line or whatever is key to your success. Not just the quarterback. I get the need to have a quarterback, but I'm not about to hijack my team for a mediocre quarterback. And we've seen it now the last couple times. And you're right, Tannehill over Henry, and then we had Daniel Jones over Saquon Barkley. It was mind-boggling, and it's now come back to haunt both teams pretty
Even
much.
even Dak over
Yeah,
Pollard. That's just it was such a low priority because you could get a running back to do the same in the seventh round, or because the value is so cheap, you can pay them for 3 million. Oh, we're not going to have 3 million. I don't know.
and not to cut you off, but you see what's going on with Joe Mixon when he left the Bengals. You see why
Yes,
the Bengals are their record is what it is, 4-7, because you could, yes, I get it. Burrow's having a fantastic year when it comes down to the numbers, to stats. But when it comes down to the game itself, they have no running game. They just kind of found one with Chase Brown the last 2 weeks, but we're in week freaking 13 now. I mean, it's kind of late now to find a running game.
Hmm.
But Joe Mixon or a good running game kind of balances you out. And on top of that, time of possession. How many times have we seen
Yes.
Joe Burrow and the Bengals score off a 50-yard pass, right? One play, touchdown. They
Yeah.
can't sustain a drive because they cannot run the football, which means time possession is going to go toward the other team all the time. So I feel
Yeah.
like Joe Mixon leaving the Bengals really hurt them when it's all said and done as well. So it tells you the value. I'm pretty sure. Look, if you have a really good running back, and we got a kid named Ashton, what's his name from Boise State coming next year, Gentry,
Um,
Gentry.
Gentry.
Yeah, yeah. He's the next goated running back, right? Coming out of the draft this year, he will be a top 10 to top 15 pick in the first round, and I'm just curious to see like by the time his market is set, where will the money be at for running backs? 5 years after he's in the
Mm,
league. So
Gentry. Yeah.
let's say 2030, right? Where is that market at? And I think it's really going to be kind of high. Instead of 10 to 13, you're probably going to about let's say 13 to about 16 now for the running back value for those that are special. And the ones that are
Yeah.
special are really showing, hey, we deserve to have lots of money because we are the reason why the teams are winning. Hello, Derrick Henry in Tennessee. Hello, Saquon Barkley. For that 1 year, the Giants went to the playoffs. That was basically
Hmm.
Barkley's best year as a Giant.
Yeah. It
1,300
was.
yards rushing. That was his best year. Obadiah Jones. He was
Oh, it was
decent.
all
Let's
him.
just let's keep the quarterback.
My goodness.
Yeah, yeah.
Talk about one of the dumbest decisions. But no, I completely agree. And hopefully, um, when Gentry's contract is up for renewal in 3 or 4 years,
Mm,
I think the market should be about 20 million. Like,
maybe.
I feel the receivers market's going to dip because, for example, was it this week or next week? Last week, I think it was. No, it was this week. Vikings. They've paid Justin Jefferson all that money. Yeah, we're
Mm.
going to run through Justin Jefferson. What was it like? One catch in the fourth quarter? They
Yeah,
just took him out.
yeah. Yesterday was crazy. What was it? Sunday's game. Sunday. Yeah, he only
So
had two catches the whole game, I believe. Crazy.
absolutely, it was just removed, and they had to use Aaron Jones, and Aaron Jones was producing.
Mm.
So I reckon the receiver market's going to dip a bit, and that running market's going to come up again because it shows that if you've got that decent running back who can break the contact, he is far more valued because clock control,
Yes.
first downs, and I know um, obviously they can get injured. That's been the problem with the running backs is the injury bug. Um,
Hell yeah. I,
yeah, but
I was
absolutely.
that was crazy. Running backs are getting love today, though. They are definitely getting love, and they deserve it right now, man. Let's go on to another topic that shows some love, man. Jameis Winston. Um,
Yeah,
he's a character, and we all either
it's
you
fun.
really, really love Jameis Winston or you love Jameis Winston. I can't see anyone that's hating him unless you are just a weird dude from his past college days, whatever. But Jameis Winston is a treasure, and we have to protect him at all costs, in my opinion, because he is so good for the NFL. And let's be real, Amazon Prime finally got that break they've been desperately needing for a football game. Who knew it would
Yeah.
come from Jameis Winston in the snow against Pittsburgh, which was not only a fantastic game, most of
Mhm.
all, great game. Second of all, the sight was wonderful. In that fourth quarter, that snow coming down, and that was like football at its essence for me. Seeing Jameis Winston, seeing Mike Tomlin with the Santa Claus beard,
Yeah.
it was awesome. I really enjoyed it. If you guys watched it, please let us know in the comment what do you rate it from 1 to 10. Me for a football game per se, that's a hard 9. for me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
yeah,
from top to bottom, just the game itself. It wasn't a boring game. It was very exciting, and even though it snowed like crazy, the excitement was there. Jameis Winston, his big old eyes. He's always got those big old eyes, and it's like he's always in a horror movie, just trying to run for his life or something. And I love it though. The game was awesome. It was everything that we needed in football, but of course, mainly important. Amazon Prime finally caught a break. Because let's be honest, over the last 3 or 4 years, their games have been ass. They've been dud. The program has been horrible. Al Michaels don't want to be there. But now he's like, I kind of like it now. They're getting better games. And this is awesome though. This is very awesome. I'm loving it. And there's probably a reason why they're doing more divisional games on Thursday because they want a better product. That's what I'm
yeah,
assuming. Because Amazon, they have the cachet, they got the money to kind of demand that. Hey, bring us a couple more really good games in there. I don't like that. I don't like divisional games being played on Thursday. That's my opinion. I hate it. But still, the game itself was phenomenal. TJ, how do you feel about this game, man? What would you rank it? Scale 1 to 10.
on a scale of 1 to 10, as it was very fun. I would say it's a solid 4. It was no, that's really good. Like for what we've seen on Thursday nights,
Right.
um, I didn't expect the Browns to win. The Steelers did falter a bit, but no, the Browns are actually physical. There was life in the Browns, if you know what I mean. We haven't seen that in a while. Even when he made a pick, he threw that pick. He was the one making the tackle. Like
Yes.
it was just great to watch. What a spectacle! And I know the Browns want to build a dome over their stadium. Don't do that. It's been part of the character of the team. But yeah, absolutely fun. Although the one crazy thing about the game, have you heard people are calling for Mike Tomlin's job after that?
I know. I have. What
Yeah,
what hey, what cast of people do you watch, TJ?
I'm just on it.
I haven't heard a word about that.
X formerly known as Twitter. It always happens after each game. But just scrolling through the Steelers, like if you put Steelers in the search bar, just scroll.
Yeah.
It's like there was a woman who was like, "We'll be undefeated with this squad if it wasn't Mike Tomlin. Get him out of here!" and all
Oh
that.
man, they
Did you
bugging.
watch the game? Did you just watch the game? Like I swear,
I mean, it was phenomenal. I really enjoyed it from a
it's
football game
great.
itself. Uh, you know, very happy for Amazon Prime. I'm joking. No, I'm not. Forget them. They still suck to me. But very happy for Jameis Winston because here's a guy that was on top of the world and then
Yeah.
crashed and he's come back now. And when I say the third most valuable position on your team is a backup quarterback, I mean a guy
Oh,
like Jameis
absolutely.
Winston. I
Yeah.
mean, why aren't quarterbacks getting a Jameis Winston on their team as a backup or even someone as a borderline starter? You know, it felt like the only player that was always getting reps was Colt McCoy. It felt like every team McCoy was on, they were getting that quarterback was getting hurt, he was getting his shine. You know, so
No, to be honest, Andy Dalton, every time he has become a backup in this league, he has started for
he
that
started.
team.
I'm telling you,
I do not like how he keeps getting in the limelight.
smart man. Hey, that's how you keep having a job, man. They say job security. Find that weak link at quarterback. I want to be his backup.
Yeah, I get you. No,
Why you
but
think?
James
I
Winston.
don't think he was picked by the Panthers. I think he chose Carolina. looking for
um,
looking for a valuable backup quarterback. I'm your guy.
I do, yeah, I understand. But yeah, no, James Winston, like, if you look statistically, it's not the best, obviously. No touchdowns, one INT, obviously, no touchdowns came from Nick Chubb, obviously, a lot of kicking. Um, oh, no, and James Winston rushed. He rushed for a
He
touchdown.
had
He
a
was
running
great.
touchdown,
Yeah.
yeah. But it was.
Yes, yes.
I actually have a picture of that, a still picture of it, and I put it
Oh,
on,
yeah,
on, on my Facebook. Oh, it's beautiful. I love it. I love it.
it's beautiful.
Oh, it's a beautiful picture.
Yeah,
Oh man, it's so dope.
but yeah, the Browns, like I said, they haven't had this spark. James Winston, I know he's bonkers. I know he's eating his own hands in the shape of a W. Um, he's just
It's
fantastic.
nasty. Yeah, it is nasty. uh, Yeah, so good win for James Winston. The game was great though. I loved it, man. And I'm hoping that I knew something was up because even Louisiana had a really cold couple of days during that weekend, during that Thursday, that Wednesday and Thursday, and I knew every time we get cold from the north, coming in north, that's when you know it's a shift in the Midwest area, which is Cleveland, Chicago, and I knew something was going down, and I knew that if we got like 40 degrees, like quickly went from 80 to 40, I knew there was going to be some snow out there. Matter of fact, it snowed for the first day. It snowed in Chicago for the first day this year. They had snow in Chicago, snow in Cleveland. So yeah, picked a great
Damn.
time to have that particular game. And I'm hoping down the stretch we see. I'm hoping Dolphins versus Packers this Thursday for Thanksgiving. I'm hoping that's a snow game as well. That'd be awesome.
Talk about bad backups. The Dolphins are a great example.
Uh, uh,
Have they not got a decent
Dawg,
backup?
I'm about to lose my breath talking about freaking Skylar Thompson being the dang
Did
on.
you
He gets a lot of love in the show.
did you see that? Obviously, the Dolphins were beating the Patriots. They took two out. It's like you're done your day, whatever. They put the backup in.
Yeah, the
First
first play,
play,
what was it, an interception or
pick
something?
six,
Yeah,
pick
pick
six,
six.
I
I
think.
was like, bring him back in, coach.
Yeah, there goes Tua. He's back in.
Oh man, that's sad. That's so sad. What was the quarterback name?
Oh, now
Don't worry
you've
about
asked
it.
the
I don't know.
question.
Don't worry about it. But
I got it. I
he
got
came in there and threw. I said, "Oh Lord, they thought they had the game right there." Oh no, run the ball. How about that? Flurry 29 said, "What's up, Los and TJ?
so,
What's up, Flurry? Good to see you, man."
ESPN doesn't have the stat.
But that's because he's trash. That's probably why he only proved one play.
They just have Tua, but I'm pretty sure Tua backup
Or,
was
what,
in, right?
or was it a fumble? Was it a fumble? Did he like fumble the snap or something, or took a sack or something and
Uh,
fumbled, and it was picked off? It was a it was returned. I don't think it was a I don't think it was a touchdown. I think it was just a fumble. Maybe it
might
was a
be.
touchdown, but it was a turnover though. You're right.
Jalen Wright, but that doesn't seem. It was definitely that was running back. I don't know.
It was a quarterback though that did
ESPN
something
hasn't
stupid.
got it.
Yeah, it was a quarterback for sure. Did something crazy.
Oh, Taylor Dodson.
Who?
It was a linebacker. What? Oh, that's supposed to be received interception.
Nah, yeah, no, that's the guy that got it in probably. But obviously we don't know who he is. I saw the guy and I was like, yeah, I never saw him before, and he messed up. Anyways, our next topic, let's go to the Lions. We'll quickly talk about this one because they're just so good right now. Lions beat the Colts 24-6. Clear to say they're going to the Super Bowl, NFC. What's your thoughts on that?
Sorry, I've just found it. It was a fumble return for a touchdown. Skylar Thompson was
Oh,
the QB.
well, there you go. Well, there you freaking go again. Once again, showing his ugly head in our podcast. That guy gets so much love in his podcast. Skylar Thompson. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Get a backup quarterback, Miami, please. Do that next season. This is why you're not making playoffs now, or maybe not making
there's a
playoffs.
there's a decent QB out there on the market right now. I heard he's looking for a home.
Ooh.
I don't know if he's semi-decent.
Oh, Daniel Jones? I'll take him. Hell yeah, Daniel Jones is a backup. I'll take him all day as a backup. Come on.
Fun. I did see a joke that the Eagles should sign into his practice squad and then only for the Giants game activate him.
Oh, that'd be funny. That would be funny.
Sorry about that. I finally saw the
Oh, no, you're good, man.
But,
But
yeah,
is it safe to say with the Niners now kind of crashing,
yeah.
um, I can't really see a team right now that can go in Detroit except for Philadelphia, and I don't even see the Philadelphia Eagles going into Detroit. I would need to see Detroit going to Philly to win that game.
Yeah.
But right now, I think it's head and shoulders Lions Super Bowl, going to it at least.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. The like Lions win even when has Goff 5 picks. The Lions blow you out. And fair enough, Indy did a semi-decent job. He held them 24 points. But even throughout the game, you never felt like the Colts had hope.
Never,
You know what I mean?
never. Watching that game, I was like, yeah, they couldn't score.
No. Obviously there was it Amar who went down? With the injury,
Who?
there was an injury on the Lions. Quite a severe one. I think it was either Montgomery or
Montgomery went down.
Montgomery down.
Montgomery
Yeah,
went down for a second, but they say he was fine though.
so it's fine. I
Yeah,
hadn't heard
he's
anything. So
questionable for. I mean, but it's only because it's Thursday. If he was playing on Sunday, he would probably play for sure. But since he's playing Thursday, he's questionable right now.
got you,
Yeah.
got you. But no, this team I think is the most complete. This is the team that they are fighting. They even have a reason to fight with Adrian Hutchinson going down. They've obviously got that personal connection,
Hmm.
and they're hungry. And yeah, the Niners are done. I don't even see them going to the playoffs after that loss.
Man, I mean, they better get healthy right now, like ASAP, bro, because they got the Bills this week. Oh God.
Yeah, and I don't think Purdy's going to play. I heard he's been throwing ish. Obviously, Bosa's been in and out. Kittle, I'm not sure, but yeah, the Lions are the team to beat. And it's going to be hard going into Ford Field.
Hey, what's your thoughts on Bo Nix and Sean Payton and the Broncos? Or like they're 7-5 right now. I know they had a pretty easy schedule per se, but what's
The
your actual
seventh,
feelings on the Broncos? Like, could they really make? Could they really like do me a favor, real quick? Get their
yes,
schedule and let's just see their schedule.
yes, sir.
Their next five, the last five games. Let's go right now and just you know we,
Let's have a look
we won't
because
pick the games, but we'll give it a. They got a chance. They probably don't have a chance. Or whatever.
did they play today? Did
Who?
they play this week? Who did they play? Oh yeah,
Broncos play somebody.
the Broncos. They played at Vegas, and obviously Gardner Minshew broke his collarbone. Um,
They played it. They beat Vegas 29-19.
that's it. Yeah. So here they go. We've got the Browns next this week.
Oh, Monday Night
Sorry,
Football. Yeah.
3rd of the 12th.
All
Yeah,
right,
that's
so
this week. Yeah,
that's winnable. Okay.
that's going to be a fun game. I feel like,
I can't
especially
wait.
if
Yeah.
Davis Wheeler keeps
And I
healthy.
hope it's snowing
It's
again.
the- Yeah, and then it's the Colts.
Winnable.
Yeah. This is coming to Denver, and then they're going to the Chargers.
Winnable.
Winnable. Going to the Bengals. Winnable.
Winnable.
And their last game's against the Chiefs. And I'm not going to lie, I see that winnable because they almost won last time.
The Chiefs. It depends on the Chiefs. Ain't got nothing to play for. It,
No, that's true.
think about it. Week 18, Chiefs and Broncos, and if the Chiefs are trying to fight for the number one spot, then yeah, the Chiefs win that game. So, but if we can see an easy 4-1, really, maybe. Yeesh.
Yeah, 4-1. I
Haley
can
Corey
see
said,
it
"My man
easily
looks so
happening.
good. Love you, girl."
And they're currently sitting conference. No, playoffs.
They're in the,
Playoffs, sorry.
they're in the AFC
Seventh.
West. They're not winning it because the Chiefs are
No,
going to win
no,
it.
it's the
But
Chiefs. But they are currently seventh, so they're seventh seed at the
yeah,
moment.
in a very tough AFC.
Yeah, they're tied with the same record as the Chargers. So if they beat the Chargers, they can jump them. So they could jump up. I would say they could go up to the fifth seed. If Baltimore
They
has a
probably,
fun. They're
they
only one
probably
game behind
could.
Baltimore.
Man, I'm telling you, this team, they're young, but they're playing great defense. They're being motivated. Sean Payton is leading this team. When I have my doubts, I'm not gonna lie, but this team and Bo Nix looks pretty good. He's only getting better too.
Hmm.
Bo
Yeah.
Nix only getting better every game. He's getting more comfortable, and he's very smart. He doesn't make many mistakes with the football, whether it be throwing or running it. I'm loving what this team is doing right now. And yes, their schedule is pretty easy, but I mean, you just gotta win them. Still gotta win, and they're
You
catching
can't.
they're catching fire at the right time.
Absolutely. They're still blowing out teams. They're dominating teams, and you can't blame them. They're only playing the teams who are in front of them. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's not like they're closely winning these games. They're completely destroying them. And if you want to say, oh, they're only facing hard teams, the Chiefs were undefeated the longest, and it took a blocked field goal to the Chiefs to win. Personally, I don't think the Chiefs are much this year. I think they're this year's Eagles, if you know what I mean. Last year we were the Vikings.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, no. It shows how much difference the coach choosing the QB matters. Because he walked in there with Russell Wilson already on the roster, and they didn't like each other.
It was
Sean
just
Payton.
a personal thing. They just didn't like each other.
No.
All right, let's go on what the fudge cake moment for week 12. Do you got one, TJ?
Ooh. I was half tempted to go with the Penn State Folks punt, but I've got to go with the ending of the Washington Cowboys game.
Oh, that was mine too.
Yeah.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
if that's yours, I'll go. Oh,
No,
no, if that's yours, I'll go with the Penn State
no,
one.
let's just go
Did you?
full on with it. Penn State, what happened? Penn State,
So it was Penn State versus Minnesota.
Minnesota, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see the full game. I was at work, so sneakily watching it. And it looked like it was a full team on the field, and it looked like they were trying to draw them off sides. And you saw the clock running, and the quarterback swore. He turned to the ref to call a timeout. The ref didn't see the timeout, so they snapped the ball to the running back, who then punted it for 20 yards. And we're just like,
Wow.
what happened?
What
I was thinking,
the
what the fudge cake? I looked
the
back
fudge
and just
cake?
went,
Yeah.
what? The quarterback got torn out by the coach of Penn State. He's like, when do you need to call timeout? You need to get 15 and all that kind
You
of
gotta,
stuff.
if you're gonna call a timeout, you gotta actually show it, man. You can't just.
But what kind of I don't know if that's right. I didn't see the plan because of the coach was furious. But that running back was just like punt.
That's funny.
Yeah. Obviously
What
that
up?
was my backup.
I'll let you. I gotta put some clothes in the dryer right quick. I'll come right back. I'll
Oh
let you
yeah.
tell the story of Washington, Dallas, man. That was wild.
Oh
That's my
goodness.
what the
That's
fudge cake
your
moment too.
fudge cake moment?
So you go ahead, just break it down. I'll come right back.
That was a fun game. Absolutely crazy. So Dallas was dominating most of the game, which is not what you want, especially if you've got a team who's meant to be sort of tanking. And yeah, it was, what was it? Going into the fourth quarter, it was 13-9. So pretty close, pretty fair for both the teams. Then we've got the touchdown for the pass rush, making 20-9. Cool. Washington marched down the field in 9 plays, 69 yards, touchdown for Zach Ertz, and they even get a 2-point conversion, making it 20-17, meaning field goal way to tie it. Again, this was with 2 minutes 49 on the clock. So at this 3 minute mark, it goes mental. No. 3 minute mark, it goes mental. This was at 3 minutes. So they kick the ball off. Turpin fumbles the snap, picks it up one-handed, shoves it in his hand, starts running, does a spin move when no one's near him, takes it to the house. 27-17. What? Absolutely crazy. No way. Did not see that at all. Absolutely dead. They get the ball back. They march 37 yards down the field, kick a 51. Field goal Washington, making it 27-20. Did they then get an onside kick? I assume they did. Or what? Oh no. Then obviously they get the ball back from Dallas. Well done. Burnt all their timeouts though. One play, 86 yards. 86 yards. So Terry McLaurin, man, it was one of the worst defensive scenes for Cowboys, but he takes it down to the field, and they're like, finally, we've tied the game. Sherbert missed an easy PAT. Now we have to do an onside kick. It went from, okay, let's go for overtime because they had 21 seconds left to, oh crap, we're going to lose this game. And then, bloody Thomas, not me, someone else, instead of, he grabbed the onside kick, instead of, going down and let the game end, he rushes it for a touchdown.
You're like, what are you
What
doing, bro? Just get
I
down.
know,
We already
I
see how
know.
crazy this game is already.
Absolutely crazy. And obviously, meaning that Dallas defense has to go back on the field to prevent for a potential Hail Mary. By the way, this is 2 minutes since Austin Eckler had his one play touchdown. So this is all he's played for. And obviously, unfortunately, Gerald Jones does throw a pick to end the game. But wow,
Yeah,
just
crazy
3 minutes.
game.
When it hit 3 minutes, both teams went, we're
The,
going to do
the score
crazy
the
stuff.
score was 10-9 going into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, 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 it was.
Crazy.
But oh my goodness. But like the Thomas rushing it, also, one, I didn't think you could um, continue the progress of an onside kick. I didn't know that.
Yes, yeah.
Um, but yeah, obviously rushed it in for a touchdown. It's just like, just let this game end. But
I really
that
thought
was
the
fun.
Commanders were going for two when they scored that touchdown. I just thought they would. I just thought, you know what? There's only 21
Why
seconds
not?
left. Why not, right? I figured, but I mean, usually when you're the home team, you don't do it as a home team because you got the crowd behind you for momentum. But
Yeah.
I thought that time I was like, yo, that just seems like you weren't supposed to win the game anyways. So let's just go for two. That's my
And
mindset. Like we weren't supposed to win this game anyways. How do we score 87-yard touchdown? With that style, it was stupid. I don't know what the
it
Cowboys are
was
smoking on.
absolutely. But here is the play-by-play, not the play-by-play. That's ridiculous. Here is the results of the drives of the teams. Dallas blocked field goal. Washington field goal. Dallas missed field goal. Washington missed field goal. That's the first four drives. Dallas fumble. Then we went punting game for a while. Washington interception, punts a couple more. Field goal. End of half. Craziness.
Craziness, craziness, yo. That was wild, man. I mean, tough loss for the Commanders. That's now three losses in a row. That's three losses in a
Yeah.
14-day period. We'll talk about them in a moment
Ooh.
when we get to our picks and predictions, y'all. Are you guys ready for our Week 13 picks and predictions, ladies and gentlemen? Let's get it, man. So we have our Thanksgiving Day trifecta of games per usual. First one
First
coming up. And hold on, let me do my thing.
yeah.
Let me do my thing. Gotta get my pen. You know how I am. Gotta get my this. Y'all don't understand how much this comes in handy for me, bro. This does when I'm doing.
Oh,
If I
also,
can find some paper, where's the paper at? Oh, here it is. All right.
I just want congratulations, Tom. You have won some money on the national lottery. Don't know how much, but that's nice.
The National Lottery. How much you won?
Yeah.
Did
I
you
don't know yet. It's fiver.
$5?
I think a fiver. Five. Yeah, five. Well, £5. So about $7.
About $7 bucks? Oh,
Yeah,
hey, it's free
not
money.
too bad, unfortunately.
Let's get
Yeah.
it. Let's get it, man. Week
uh,
13 picks and predictions. I guess I'll go first, man. Bears versus Lions. We have an NFC North showdown. Bears are having like just the worst luck the last couple of weeks now against divisional opponents. And it's funny how they played the Packers, the Vikings, and now the Lions back to back to back. All three opponent teams. And guess what? They're gonna get back to back to back losses. I'm going with Detroit to win this game. I won't call it easily, but it went comfortable though.
yeah. Yeah, I agree. Like we just said, Detroit is on a run, um, and I don't see them slowing down.
Mm.
I hope they do. I hope they fumble, obviously, as the Eagles fan, but their one loss is against a fully stacked Buccaneers team. And even then, they were fighting tooth and claw for it. So, yeah,
Right.
no, I Detroit should win this game.
Got Cash Money Thousand Trees in the building. Says Brooklyn in the house. East New York. What? Bali Project. Shout out my uncle Inches. What's up, brother? What's up, my guy? So yeah, we're both going Detroit in that game. That's kind of an obvious
Yeah,
one. All right,
yeah.
the moment where everyone eats their turkey and then they fall asleep.
Good.
The Giants versus Cowboys. That's going to be a dud of a game, pretty much for like a Thanksgiving Day. We're so used to seeing a really good Cowboys team taking on I don't know, somebody else. But anyways, Giants, Cowboys. I'll let you go first. Who you got in this woman for Thanksgiving? NFC East doormats, pretty much.
Yeah, it's nice the NFL to play a lullaby on the TV when I want to fall asleep to, because
Perfect.
that's just my, yeah. Oh, Cowboys, Micah Parsons, slightly better defense. Um, Giants look still terrible. Malik Davis is pissed off.
Yeah, I'm pissed off at the Giants, man. I don't know why I really thought Tom DeVito would like get this team a spark. They just suck ass all around. I'm going Cowboys as well, man. Dallas should win this game quite easily, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Next game, the last game for our Thanksgiving, when everyone wakes up again. Dolphins versus Packers. Now the Dolphins with a nice little winning streak going on, so this game is now a little bit better than what it looked like 3, 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So this game looks pretty decent on paper right now. Give me the Packers because I'm pretty sure it'll be cold AF, and Miami just does not do well in the cold. Give me Green Bay and Green Bay with that running game with Josh Jacobs. They're clicking on all cylinders right now. Just Jordan Love has got to just turn those turnovers down. If he could turn those
Yeah.
turnovers down, they are a monster of a team if they can get it right. Give me the Packers and hopefully a snowy game because I want to see the Dolphins shiver. I want to see them shiver,
Oh
man.
gosh.
Oh
Yeah, it's
God,
Tua.
where's our sandy beaches at, man? Who you got in
Oh
this game,
gosh, yeah,
DJ?
you're right. It's Tua in cold. Apparently, it's going to feel like -7. Well, technically, that's degree. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but it's cold AF. Let's just say that.
Yep, it's cold.
I've also got Green Bay. Um, Tour in the cold doesn't work. So this hopefully might be a good game. Josh Jacobs might have a fantastic game. And I went to see that violinist 2 weeks ago. She
Yeah.
was performing halftime. She was performing the halftime show at this game that
Oh,
was announced.
really?
So yeah, good. Well done for Lindsay Sterling. What a
Well
step
done.
up in
That is awesome. Hell
performance.
yeah.
Bunch of ugly Brits to 50,000 and more Americans at home. Yeah.
Cash Money says, how you get that record UST or are your numbers inflated? No, I actually have the worst numbers of all three of us right now. TJ's beaten by 5 games and PJ is still undefeated. So, yeah, she said never lost. I don't think she ever will lose. So,
Never lost.
yeah. But, yes, it's pretty bad right there. UST Nation, if you're on my side, we're not winning right now. All right. Next game on the docket, y'all, the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. As your goal, TJ, we got two AFC West teams in here. Raiders are just kind of like just gone. Their season's just done
Yeah.
pretty much. Chiefs, a lot to fight for. Got to keep that number one overall seed in the AFC because Buffalo is just praying for a loss or two
Hmm.
from Kansas City.
Yeah, no, I agree. Um, Panthers took them close. Panthers kept them in line for a while. It was a very interesting game. It went to overtime. Did it go to overtime?
No, they won at the
Hey,
buzzer.
right at the end, right at the buzzer, that's it. But it was a close game. Really wanted to go over
But
overtime.
thanks to
That's
Pat Mahomes and his
it.
magic, that dude there is just phenomenal.
Yeah, it's a situation where it's like, oh, he's just about to get out of bounds, and oh no, he's randomly
Just
zipped in
30,
and ran for
30,
another
30
30
something,
yards.
yeah, 30 something
Why aren't
yards.
people touching him? Is it because he's Patrick Mahomes? You don't want to get fined, possibly.
Man,
Yeah, the Chiefs should win. It's the Raiders suck. They've just lost Gardner Minshew. They're what, Ritter? So they can't
I
QB.
mean, I would just try. Ritter hasn't had a start yet this year. I don't think so. I think it was been Minshew and O'Donnell or whatever O'Connell, whatever
Yeah,
his name is.
both injured now.
So I think it's gonna be Ritter starting for the rest of the year. And why not just try and throw some out there
Fair.
before? I mean, they're going to draft anyways to get a quarterback, so they're not worried
Yeah,
about this.
currently they have the number 3rd pick,
Who
Cameron
wants to
Ward.
be the
So
back? Who wants to be the backup quarterback? This is your challenge right now. You know,
yeah.
is it you, Ritter?
Well, if they need a QB, there's a very experienced QB on the market right now.
No,
He won't go there.
There
No,
you
he
go.
wants to go to a contender.
Yeah,
Uh,
contender.
contender.
Yeah,
Um,
it's not Raiders. Yeah,
yeah,
I'm also going to Chiefs to win this game.
pretty
Yeah,
simple.
it's pretty easy. Pretty easy. All right, y'all. Let's keep it rock and roll now. Here comes our. Oh, that was our Friday game, by the way. I apologize.
Black
Chiefs,
Friday game.
Raiders and Chiefs are our first ever NFL Black Friday game. Just another way of getting the NFL on TV or whatever.
Money.
Money. I'm not about to really watch this game, honestly. I'm gonna probably look at it for a second and then just be done with it, and just wake up because I'm gonna be eating leftovers pretty much. So
It's the second when zeros hit the clock, so you can just see the score.
right,
Is that your
exactly.
second?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay, yeah.
first ever Friday, Black Friday game for NFL. So whatever. Amazon Prime, another cheapie. Houston Texans after that tough loss against the Titans. And yes, I did lose my locks,
Ooh.
y'all. Another lock. So now you're winning on my side.
Oh no!
I'm 8-4.
Yay!
I'm 8-4. You're 9-3
I'm
now.
a 9-3.
This is crap, man. This is so crap, bro. God, dog. Yo, I'm so mad about that.
But who saw Tennessee beating the Houston? Like who saw?
I don't know,
No
bro.
one.
Bruh. It's just a bad day in the office, man.
Like Will Levis was having a crap game, but they won.
Bad day in the office, man. Just bad day. All right, Texas versus Jaguars, and it's gonna be me. So I'm
Yours,
gonna go.
yeah,
I'm gonna go with Houston to win this game. Um, they got to, man. Just for their psyche. Because if you,
yeah.
man, like you keep losing these crap games, ain't no way in hell you have confidence beat. Because you're going to the playoffs. You're going,
Yes.
and you're going to have a home game at that because you're going to win your division. But boy, right now I think if the playoffs started, isn't it them versus Baltimore? Come on, like you don't want to see
Yes.
that or whoever is in that area of five, whoever the five
Uh,
seed is.
yeah, they're against Baltimore.
Yeah, so like you got Baltimore coming to town. You're gonna face the best team that did not win their division. Could be Baltimore, could be Pittsburgh, could be what's the other division? That's it. Could be Baltimore or Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
You're guaranteed already. This is week 13. The Texans are guaranteed to play either Baltimore or Pittsburgh.
So
Guaranteed.
my question is, Houston are 7-5. The Colts are 5-7. Is there a chance? Because opening next year, Strauss had a bit of a sophomore slump.
I mean, there's a chance. There's a chance, but I don't really. I mean, Texas got to keep losing, and the coach got to keep winning. That's what it is, and
Yeah,
you
that's
know
what it
we'll
is.
find out. But I don't see it right now. If they had a AR, I got to give him another year, one more year to really get me on his good graces. But right now, for him to be on my good graces, because I don't really see it with
Yes.
AR right now. I mean, he's got talent, obviously, out this world, but I gotta see it, man. Like in wins, I don't see it right now. Right? I mean, they had Gardner
Fair enough.
Minshew last year,
Yeah, it's very well.
which is he's a competent quarterback, the same thing as Joe Flacco this year. But they're riding with AR, which they should. They should ride
Mm-hmm.
with AR for the rest of the year, and I don't think it's gonna end super well. So I don't see it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. No, I agree. Jacksonville coming off the bye, but apparently Trevor is still injured. And obviously Dougie P is going to get fired. So this team's in a free fall, and
Yeah,
Houston's
if
need
I'm
to
the
take
Jaguars,
5.
I'll just keep tanking it, man, and get you a top 2 pick. Get you
They have the number 1 at the
you
moment.
go get
They
Travis
have
Hunter.
Travis
Then
Hunter.
you getting Travis Hunter. Let's go.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
so both going to Jacksonville in this game. And let's keep it rocking and rolling. We're going to stay with the AFC South with the Colts taking on the New England Patriots of the AFC East. Another
Just talk about the
kind
Colts.
of game. Yeah, we just broke down the Colts. Who you got in this game, TJ? Colts versus Patriots.
Oh, do you know what the percentage of AR was? Complete percentage was 15 was in that last game.
Say again. You kind of broke up a little bit. What happened?
Sorry. So do you know what the completion percentage was for Anthony Richardson in that last game?
I'm pretty sure it's bad. Let's go 39%.
Oh, you are so close. I'm pretty sure. I'm now double checking because I don't want to sound like an idiot.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't good. Every time
It wasn't good.
I saw the highlight of him in that game against the Lions, he was either running it or he was throwing incompletion. So
You were spot on. It's 39.3%. A lot of
that's
drop
just me
balls.
guessing, man. I'm good like that. Jesus, I'm just good like that.
New England They were completely blown out by the Dolphins. This game, I think, could go either way.
Yes, it's pretty much a coin flip type
Do I
game.
do it? Do I do it? I'm going to do it.
You're gonna do
I
it.
don't know. I'm going to do it.
All right.
Coin toss it.
Before you go, I'm going New England. I'm going New
You're going
England.
to go New
I'm
England.
going New England.
Well, since New England's logo is a head, heads is New England, tails is the Colts. So, because Colts have tails. It's flip. Tails, going to go Colts.
Going Colts. It's going Indy.
Yeah, I honestly couldn't tell you.
I'm the same way. This game is both these teams don't excite me at all. But Patriots at home. I'm assuming Patriots at home with a decent defense and will kind of rattle AR. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm thinking. You never know.
Patriots
Today's Tuesday.
3-9, Colts are 5-7. So the record says Colts, but
Yeah, I know, right? Very interesting game we have on the docket now. Chargers versus Falcons.
ooh, I think it's me.
I think it's you. Yeah, yep. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on.
No, it's you. 'Cause I flipped a coin and you just straight said so. It's your turn.
Gotcha. So yeah, I'm gonna go. This game here.
Another hard one.
Falcons are off of a bye week, fully rested. Chargers just
You got
played
pissed
on
off Harbaugh.
Monday, and I'm gonna go with the Chargers. Give me Los Angeles in a
I agree.
very close game. I think a very defensive battle game too. I think it'll be low scoring as well. I'm gonna go both teams scoring in either low 20s or in the teens in this particular game. So you're going Chargers
Yeah,
as well?
no, yeah, I completely agree. Harbaugh obviously lost. They need more wide receivers. I know they're a running back game, and they did run the well pretty okay, but they need decent wide receivers to catch the ball when they need to throw it.
Man, did you
That
see
first round
Johnson?
pick,
That
Johnson,
hey, he's had a decent year this year. A decent year. Last night he was god awful.
yeah, he has good years, but when the camera's always on him,
He was god
he
awful in the
messed
game.
up.
He didn't want to be there.
Yeah,
No. My thing is, I don't like receivers that say, "Hey, get me involved early, so I could be into the game when at the end." Like, no, dude, stay in the game regardless, bro. You're a professional.
yeah.
Why do I gotta feed you? No, to get you involved. So I don't. That mean you're not involved. What does that mean? What kind of sign is that shows? So that's what's his name from Ridley, Calvin Ridley. Remember he said that a couple
Really,
weeks ago?
yeah.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, they gotta feed me, man, or I'm not gonna be mentally involved. Oh, bro, shut up.
Shut up.
Go gamble some.
DJ Moore as well.
Yeah, DJ Moore too. Yeah, gotta stop doing that, man.
Yeah, but the way he's acting, I know Kay's had a decent year, but you haven't earned the right to speak like that. If you know what I mean, ever since you've entered the league, you've been a disappointment,
Yes.
especially since who was drafted after them. What's quite funny is I think he was taken from TCU. I believe that's the college he was taken
Yep.
from.
Uh-huh.
And obviously afterwards they had Zay Flowers and all that. The Chargers also have Jalen Rager on their team, who was a first-round pick from the Eagles, who was picked from
I don't know how
TCU.
Yeah, I don't know how the hell he's still in the league.
And obviously the next pick after that was Justin Jefferson.
Crazy.
So history's repeated itself yet again.
Crazy, but he was just out of that game big time, man. If that's your number one,
Yeah, you need a decent wide receiver.
So both going with the
Let's take
Chargers
on-
in this one. Let's
Yeah,
go.
let's take on-
Next game on the docket now. We have Seattle Seahawks taking on New York Jets.
Ooh.
This one, I'm very curious to find out what's going to go on. The Jets, off of their bye week, their season's pretty much done too. But how do they react with Aaron Rodgers now answering questions about maybe retiring per usual? How we get Aaron Rodgers?
As always, drama started. The cycle has started.
Who you got in this game, brother?
Oh, me? Sorry. I'm going to go Seattle. The Jets, like I said, Aaron Rodgers, apparently there's a rumor they put him on IR, just get him out, done for the season. There's a rumor going around he wants to play in 2025 that but he doesn't want to be with the Jets. Then he went obviously with Pat McAfee today and said, I didn't say crap. That's 100% false. He's still up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
It's just drama-filled drama. And Seattle, they beat Arizona last week. Up and down game, but Seattle has hope. I think they're more coerced as a team. Better defense. Yeah, Seattle should win this.
Yeah, I'm going Seattle, man. I'm off the Jets bandwagon. I'm done with them, man. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm done.
Does Aaron play next year? But who wants him? Who wants Aaron
Is it
Rodgers?
four-time MVP Aaron Rodgers coming down anymore?
It's not.
This is old AF Aaron Rodgers with the gray hair and the gray attitude.
Yeah, it's not. I would say he's slightly competent, but it's not just Aaron Rodgers. It's everything Aaron Rodgers brings.
Right.
It's I need Devontae Adams. I need my friends.
Right.
Okay. You still need to allow me to go on Pat McAfee, and if I do not like you, I will try and take over the organization.
But it feels like next game we're talking about Titans versus Commanders. Commanders after that heartbreaking loss to the Dallas Cowboys. Titans with a big time win over the Texans. And is it my turn?
It's yours.
I'm gonna go with
Yeah.
the upset. I'm going Tennessee.
Oh,
I'm gonna go
that's
Tennessee.
annoying. That's annoying.
I'm definitely gonna go Titans. Their defense, albeit I keep forgetting how good their defense is. Their defense has been phenomenal all season. Their just offense kind of sucks, but they're finding some kind of rhythm. Pollard is running very well the last couple games now.
Yes.
And they're getting a lot of good, looks from the receivers. A lot of no-name guys still, but I'm gonna go with Tennessee with the upset, man. Commanders, could this be 4 losses in a row in 20 days? That'd be crazy for Commanders.
Well, as a fan of a certain team, I hope it is, but I'm going to go Washington. I feel like they're going to find the groove a bit. Apparently, there's something saying defensive coordinators figure out Cliff Kingsbury as soon as it hits like halfway through the season. Happened with like the Cardinals and all that.
Yeah.
But no, I think they bounce back. I don't think it's going to be a good win. I reckon this is going to be one of those games that's going to 21-17. I think Washington's are able to win.
All right. Next game on the docket, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals, AFC North matchup. Let's rock and roll. Who you got in this one, TJ?
Oh, this is a hard one. Both coming off. Actually, the Bengals was on a bye.
Week, yep.
I was going to say both coming off a loss because I'm so used to the Bengals losing. I'm going to go Pittsburgh. I've doubted Mike Tomlin before in the past. He's proven me to have faith in him. I'm going to have faith in Pittsburgh.
I'm going to go Cincinnati.
Ooh.
I think Bengals get the slight upset. I wouldn't be shocked. And I know I've been saying this. I'm beating a dead horse again. I wouldn't be shocked if the Bengals go on a little run. Right? I'm just saying. Like,
yeah.
They need that run. I mean, come on. They
They're
play so
4-7
games, bro. They play so many close games. It's unbelievable that they're 4-7, and they could easily be 7-4.
Do they make the playoffs?
No.
No.
I think even with a nice run, you need to go undefeated. You need to go 10-7.
So seed, they need to go undefeated because seed 7, 6, 5. They're not going to be able to take over Steelers of Baltimore, although because they're 3 games out. So they're 3 games behind the bottom seeds.
Oh, just getting back in, y'all. Sorry about that. All right, we got you back, brother.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. They're trying to get that fixed. 11th of December. Fingers crossed. Yeah, they need to go defeat to make the playoffs. I don't see it. I see what you're saying. Hopefully they do. Like I said, that was my Super Bowl picks, but
yep, that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes, man. Those darn Bengals, boy. Every year there's a team like this that's just like all the talent in the world, they just cannot get over the hump. Whether it be
their O-line's been crap.
Their defense has been even worse.
Yeah, that's true. The defense can't stop. Sorry.
We got the Cardinals taking on the Vikings in this one. NFC matchup.
Oh,
Both these teams, have been surprising pieces for the
yeah,
NFL and the NFC. Cardinals did lose against the Seahawks. Now Seattle's the number one seed in the NFC West at the moment. Vikings are trying to find a way to top the Lions, but it's very difficult. But I'm gonna go with the Vikings in this
yeah.
game. I'm gonna go Minnesota. Their defense, Brian Flores, has got that
So
defense humming, and we all know when the Cardinals kind of get in a little rut with Kyler Murray because they either play really, really, really good or they play really, really, really bad. Last
it's
week was
rare.
one of those really, really, really bad games for Arizona, and it's like they just look like a completely different team the week before. It's like how can they be so
Yeah.
Jekyll and Hyde with this team on offense? And but I'm gonna go with Vikings over the Cardinals in a very low scoring game.
Yeah, no, I agree. Brian Flores shows that he's a fantastic DC, and he's been showing it for a while. Came close with the Bears though.
Yeah,
Bears
yeah.
put up a good fight, very good fight. But yeah, no, I think Minnesota should be able to win this game against Arizona. But as they've proven, Cliff Kingsbury will make Arizona fight to the bitter end and fight hard. So I see this also being a low 20s, high teens game.
I got this like a freaking like 19 to 14 kind of game,
Yeah,
something like that. All right, we'll go with Minnesota now. Well, our next game on the docket now. We're getting to the 3 o'clock games now, the afternoon games, and let's go with the Los Angeles Rams taking on New Orleans Saints. Saints also team from a bye. We got a lot of teams on bye this week, this past week. Seems like. But the Rams, um, disappointing loss they had to the Eagles where Saquon ran
devastating.
all over them, man, left and right and left. So,
Yeah,
you got first, TJ, who you got in this game, Saints or the Rams?
I'm gonna go with the Rams. I know you're coming off a bye, and I know obviously you've got Alvin Kamara, but I don't know if your not backfield, your secondary can deal with Puka. Obviously you got rid of Lattimore,
Hmm.
um, and Puka's a beast. I'm gonna go with the Rams. I am.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going Los Angeles as well, and for the
Oh,
same
okay.
reason. The same reason. Like, who's going to really be in front of Cooper Cup and Puka Nakua? So, Stafford. The last couple weeks he's been. That Eagles game was kind of weird, but he still had his moments in the second half, and that D line was just all over him for most of this
Yes.
game. So, but Saints don't really show a lot of pressure. Stafford should have a field day back there. He should dial it up. But I'll tell you what, the Saints, if the Saints win this game, they're gonna give a kid like me some hope, man. And I don't want it. I don't want the hope, man. I don't want the hope. Who that? Who that? But this is a winnable game though if the Saints play to their strengths. Um, but I got the Rams win this one. Matt Stafford's gonna throw for 300 yards in this game, and I think a lot of points will be scored in this game. But so give me the Rams.
Yeah, I agree. It's gonna be an interesting game. I see this as a game as either the Rams blow out the Saints or the Saints completely blow out the Rams.
Could be, yep, could be. You never know. Next game of the docket, y'all, we have the Bucks versus the Panthers. Man, Panthers played a really damn good game against Kansas City.
They did.
And but my thing is though, like, who doesn't give their all against the Chiefs, right?
True.
But usually teams do, and then they realize somewhere that second quarter we're not going to win. The Panthers, they were still there in that second
Hmm.
quarter, and obviously you saw the game at the end, 30-27. I'm gonna go with Tampa Bay because just how bad my pick was against them last week against the Giants. I apologize, Bucks fans. I'm back in your bandwagon for this particular game. Give me Tampa Bay to win this one.
Absolutely crazy you chose the Giants.
I
I
thought
was
I was going with my
almost
gut, man. My gut. I must have ate something bad.
must do. Otherwise, I was going to ask what to share whatever you're smoking because
Yeah, that too.
Absolutely crazy. I'm going to go with Tampa Bay as well. Mike Evans returned. Um, and yeah, no, I think they should win well. Although, I do have to say, ever since getting benched, Bryce Young has been showing me
Yes,
something.
yes, he has been.
There's been something there. And
He's gone from complete ass to below competent now.
yes, yeah, no, I completely agree. Below cap, but it's progress, and that's what you want to see. It's a
Right.
first time head coach. And obviously, pretty much a first-time rookie QB because his first year was so turmoil.
Hmm.
Um, and you're seeing progress, and that's what you want to see. But yeah, Tampa Bay all the way.
All right, let's go with our next game on the docket. We have a good one right here. Could be game of the week. Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Baltimore Ravens. TJ, the floor is yours,
Oh,
man. What you got in this game?
whew. Well, first things first, I want to thank the Baltimore Ravens for knocking off Jim Harbaugh. Since they knocked off defeated Jim Harbaugh, believe it or not, Nick Sirianni currently has the best winning percentage in NFL. In
Really?
the NFL, yeah. The best winning percentage of current active head coach is Nick Sirianni, and he's fifth overall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Minimum how
But
many
sack him.
games? Is it minimum, what, 40, 50 games?
No, this is in total.
No, I'm just saying, but there's
Oh,
obviously minimum of games.
yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I think it might be 40 games because
Yeah,
obviously
because
Harbaugh won with the Niners because it was Harbaugh for a very long
yeah, I'm
time, and
saying yeah,
obviously.
minimum because like I mean, a head coach can have his first game and win and be 100%. You
Well,
know,
technically, Rizzy would be 100%,
yeah,
yeah.
right. Rizzy, who be 2-0, the greatest coach ever. If you went that route, so I'm saying minimum, what I gotta be what 40. If he's played
I
two
assume so,
seasons
yeah.
already, that's 17 plus that's 34 games, so it's probably what 40,
This
40.
is his fourth year,
It's
so
fourth
the
year, so
third
not
year,
okay.
so
Let's say
yeah.
let's say 50 then. Let's go 50 games. All
Yeah.
right. Oh, that's good though. Shoot.
Yeah, he's a good coach, and it's just a shame when he's bad. It's just shy. It's like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah.
Going back to this game, so defense is playing very well. I feel like we can lock down their wide receivers pretty good, and it's. I feel sorry for the linebackers trying to tackle Derrick Henry. I'm gonna go with Philadelphia. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Philadelphia. It took me a second. It really took me a second. I
Hey, no,
apologize.
hey, brother, I feel you. I feel you. Uh, I'm going. Oh, it's tough. I'm going Baltimore.
Yeah,
I'm going
I'm
Baltimore.
gonna go Baltimore. I don't blame you. Out of the next 6 games, this is the one I feel like we're gonna lose. If we're gonna lose a game, it's gonna be this one.
I'm gonna go Baltimore. Look, you got the best two running backs in the game. You know, when on fire, the two. This could be like arguably the two of the best, two out of the best three games. Two best of like 3 or 4 teams, right? So this feels like this could be a Super Bowl matchup. And you got Saquon versus Derrick Henry, and
Oh, that's
it's
gonna
going to
be a
come
good
down to
one.
the style of the matchup. I think who possessed the football longer, time possession.
It's generally who runs the ball better.
Yeah, who runs the ball better? Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna go with the Ravens in this one. They're at home too, and I feel
Yeah,
like this is more of a they need this win more than the Eagles per se. I don't know. I'm giving me Baltimore, but wouldn't be shocked one bit if the Eagles win this thing. But it's gonna be a good, fun matchup in my
yeah,
opinion.
I
Got
agree.
Giants fan 56. Linda, honey says, "Hey UST."
Hello, hello. It generally might be what team uses their new back the best because I know they're different the running backs, but I just feel like Baltimore hasn't been using Derrick Henry fully. Like, I know he's got over like 1,000 yards and all that, but I don't know. It just feels odd that he's not being. He's been dominant.
Hmm.
But I feel like he should be more. But yeah, so I'm gonna go Philly. Obviously, you're gonna go with Baltimore. So gone 4 different ways with these rankings. So
Hey man,
you might equalize.
hey man, that's one of the goals, brother. That's one of the goals.
Yeah,
Uh, let's go. Our next game. Sunday night football, San Francisco 49ers taking on the Buffalo Bills.
Your turn.
Yeah, I'm going Bills. And the Niners are
Yeah.
just, they're just, it feels like, and I'm going to go back and watch that Kyle Shanahan interview he had, not interview, but a post game interview he had on the podium. I didn't know what he was saying, but he looked very dejected. He looked like he was sick of this shit, you know. Um, so we'll see. Willie Snyder's in the building. Says, "Wow, nice record for PJ. What's up, fellas?"
Yeah.
She says, "Only go for winners."
Hello, hello.
What's up, Willie? How you doing, man? I'm gonna go Buffalo. I just think Josh Allen and another team off a bye week, right? Am I right about that? When the Bills on a
Yes.
bye,
Yeah, they were.
yeah, I think they're gonna go ahead and dominate this game. And it's in Buffalo, snowy. Josh Allen's having a phenomenal year. If it wasn't
Yeah.
for Lamar Jackson, he might be the second MVP quarterback, right? So,
I think he should win it. I know Mark's having a fantastic year, but I see Josh winning. Josh,
oh, Lamar's gonna win it,
um,
bro. Right now, the way
you
he's playing,
reckon?
oh, he's gonna, yeah. But I think Josh Allen's right now, his focus isn't that MVP. It should be Super Bowl MVP.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's what it should be.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I agree. Buffalo's going to destroy the Niners. The Niners are injured. They're falling apart. And you're spot on. He looks dejected and tired.
Hmm.
Talk about a bad Super Bowl hangover for the Niners. So Buffalo should get the dub.
All right, next game on the docket, Monday Night Football. Should be a good one, too. Cleveland Browns taking on the Denver Broncos. Bo Nix, Jameis Winston. Who would have thought? I mean, Jameis Winston, off of the popularity of that Thursday Night Football game, is the reason why a lot of folks will tune in. If you're a new fan of Jameis Winston, you're probably going to watch this game,
Mm-hmm.
Monday Night Football. But then we have the Denver Broncos, Bo Nix, in their first shine of the season. Is it their first primetime game, not including Thursday? So this has got to be the first prime time
Yeah.
game. So our first time seeing Bo Nix in action on the prime time television. How do you see this game going out, TJ?
Oh, I think the X factor in this game is going to be Miles Garrett. And I know people say that anyway because he's so dominant, but I think he's going to rattle Bo Nix slightly.
Hmm.
But I'm gonna go with Denver anyway. I think it's gonna be an awkward game, but I'm gonna go with Denver to win.
Yep, I agree with you. I'm going Denver as well.
Oh,
I agree. I'm going
the
Denver.
silence there,
I'm
Carlos,
not gonna let
killing me.
I'm not gonna let the magic of Jameis Winston that one game. He had the same kind of magic as the Ravens the next game through like 3 interceptions against somebody else. I forgot. So I'm not gonna go that route. But yeah, I like the Broncos, man. That schedule is fairly easy. They can get in the playoffs and get bounced out in the first round. So. But I do like this Broncos team, and they're a team for the future to look out for, especially if Bo Nix keeps playing the way he's playing. And look, I was on the fence of I was not in there when they had mentioned Bo Nix could play for Rookie of the Year, and I'm like, hell no. But if Daniels keeps going down, 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 the Broncos keep going up, 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 and they keep winning,
Ooh.
Bo Nix could shock the world, right? But right now, I still got Jaden Daniels. I mean,
I was gonna say, you think Daniels has lost it,
no, no,
but
no, no.
no.
I got Jaden Daniels to win it, but I'm on the fence of saying maybe that could
Oh,
be the case when it's all said and done. These last 5 games, if Bo Nix, who's been phenomenal, like really good the last 3 games, he's been really good. So I'm very shocked how good he's been the last 3 games. And that means he's only getting better. He better.
yeah.
The dude's like 37 years old. So I mean, shoot, man, it's been some lifetimes, right? Some lifetimes. All right, y'all. So that is it for our picks and predictions of Week 13. Uh,
Carlos might cut the lead to one after this.
who's that?
You might cut the lead to one
Oh, we'll see.
game,
We'll see. We'll see. I would have to go like really undefeated. You know what I'm saying?
pretty much. Yeah.
Pretty much. uh, let's go with our
Oh,
Week 13 locks now.
oh gosh,
Dun
I forgot about
dun
that.
dun. Me too. I forgot too. But Jeez, man, this freaking sucks. Hey, do I have Green Bay on there? Do I got Green Bay?
Oh, you must have picked. Yes, you and I picked Green Bay at the same time in week 11.
This sucks, man. Okay, it really does suck, bro. It does. You know what? Oh shoot, do I have the Rams?
I don't think so. Baltimore. Yes, you have.
Damn, this
You picked the Rams in week 7.
they must have beat somebody sorry as hell.
Vegas.
Who?
Vegas. Raiders.
Yeah, they barely won that. Okay. Oh Lord. You know what? You know what? Do I have the Do I have a cheat code? Do I have Detroit? Did I pick them already?
Oh, that'd be interesting because that is a cheat code, but it's so late in the season, it makes sense you choosing them. Baltimore Rams, Dallas TV. I think I do that every year. I see Dallas for you and I twinge. No, you haven't chosen
Give me Detroit, damn it. I'm going. I
Detroit.
gotta get a dub. Hopefully I can get that, man. Jesus, Mary Joseph. Hey, Lions fans, if y'all lose, I just, bro, I don't know. I just suck at this.
Thank you. You forced the Rams to lose.
If I lose, it's blaming on
Um,
me, man.
Lions to lose. Sorry, not the Rams. This is a hard one. Have I chosen already? That might be a cheat code.
Who's that?
Buffalo.
Ooh,
I have not chosen. I'm going to go with Buffalo.
Buffalo.
You've gone Detroit. I've gone Buffalo.
Hey,
It
we
should
got
be a couple
two
dubs.
cheat codes, right? Yeah, we'll find out, right? And both lose. That'd be crazy. I got Buffalo over San Francisco. I like that one though. I like that one. We got Willie Sonic says averaging 1,400 fantasy points so far. Looking to the playoffs myself. How about Kyron locks that ball in and quit putting it on the carpet? Kyron Williams, he's been Mr. Fumble the last couple weeks now. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been
Yeah, it's
watching
not
that.
been the best.
Yeah, he's been bumbling that thing. Hey, that's why I got Corum. I got Corum ready to take over that spot, man, for my
Just
fantasy.
waiting there.
He's on the bench, just chilling, waiting. All right, y'all, let's go to our closing messages, y'all. It's time to wrap it up for
Oh,
our episode 54 of the podcast. Um,
yes.
let's get it, man. If you have any questions, you guys, ask them right now. We are free and available to answer all
Um,
questions.
have you heard about the UFL news?
No, I did not. I keep seeing some rumors on there on YouTube, but I haven't clicked on them yet. What's going on?
Oh, spring football is here to stay. They've officially announced they're expanding to new.
Uh-oh, wait. This is some good news, man. He just went away. We got you, man.
Sorry. I don't know if this is the internet or the PC. Well, I'm getting both of
Oh,
both.
no, you good.
So,
You're good.
yes, the UFL has announced that they're expanding to two new teams, and they've asked the fans to recommend markets, which is weird. Surely they would just reinstate
Oh,
the
Lord.
other teams.
Why they asking the fans?
I think this is just for fan
Fan experience, because they're
engagement.
going to go where they're going to go with anyways. Look, here's my thing. UFL, if they were smart, man, you got to go with some Midwest teams, bro. Some that an NFL team doesn't have. Like, I don't know. How about Iowa? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Go with Iowa and give them a little dome that holds about. Because Iowa actually has a Division II team that has a dome. You can play in that dome and you can get it like
Hmm.
10,000 to 15,000 people over there to they have no football like that year round. So I would go with something like that. It's all about money, man. Get your money right.
So I'm reading the official thing. I agree. They're looking for proposals for prospective markets looking to bring spring football to their communities and looking to grow the sport. The expansion effort is viable via a vision of early success and demonstrating how spring football resonates with the fans and reinforces our community to broaden its reach and its horizons. With the strengthened structure of ownership route along the media partners, we are positioned for a long haul to look forward to identifying communities that have potential, desire, and passion to host UFL teams. They have no ideal, they're just looking for the strongest and ambitious markets to grow strength in, and that have several core attributes on selecting new cities must include fan interest and existing sport culture, geography and population, as well as the venue and infrastructure to be able to contain the UFL.
Oh God, okay.
UFL will kick off 28th of March 2025 with 10-week regular season followed by blah, blah, blah. I don't know if these new teams are going to be for
Yeah, they'll be for the 2026 season.
6.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's got to be.
yeah, it'll be for
Um,
2026. They already have their teams. They already got. I already know they do. They already have it.
I just don't know. You combined 2 leagues, you cut half the teams in half. I know there was a couple teams that were pissed off they didn't make it.
I think Seattle was the only one that could really have an argument. Seattle was the
Seattle
only one.
Dragons, yeah.
Yeah, so they'll probably come back. I will hope they come back. And then of course,
DC Defenders, San Antonio, Balancing Ray.
but
Yeah.
they chose the best 8 teams with the best fan base for the combined 2
They
teams.
did.
So which was smart. I mean, besides,
Respectful.
but the deal was we need 4 from each one. Now the UFL, I mean the USFL didn't have any fan attendance per se, right? So there wasn't a lot of fans to go with it. The XFL actually had fans, and Seattle they showed up, but they didn't show out. If that makes sense. They were only bringing about 9 to 10,000 when they were expecting about 13 to 14,000.
Yes.
So that's why they kind of got cut. Where you had San Antonio, DC, St. Louis,
DC.
obviously,
Arlington
and
was doing.
Arlington. I mean, Arlington's is okay, but at least they were having about 12,000 per. Where Seattle
Yeah,
was only
Birmingham
probably 9
Stallions
to
was
10.
okay. Like,
But Birmingham was just no, they're just a really good team. So and they
yeah.
have the best fan base of all the teams from the USFL. So that's why they came in. That was obvious.
Do you see them going to Vegas? Bring back the Vegas Vipers. I still think it should be the Vegas Aces.
Nah, they tried
Maybe
it.
Philly.
It was a complete disaster with the Vegas Vipers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, ticket sales and just what they call that. They couldn't find a stadium for them. They couldn't get in.
Oh yeah.
They're at like a freaking almost like a high school stadium. It was called Cashman
Really?
Field.
They couldn't hire out the Death Star or the Roomba?
Say it again.
Oh no, that'd be the Raiders Stadium. They couldn't hire that out?
Nah. I mean, I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but yeah, they couldn't get it. They couldn't get it. They even couldn't get the college UNLV. They were trying to go for the college with UNLV, and they couldn't get it. So they were playing at a freaking like a high school stadium. It was almost high school field too. It was weird.
Obviously, you know the state's better than me, but the only places I could think of, maybe one in Florida, like in Orlando.
Yep. Tried it again. They're too cool out there. They don't represent for anything new.
Don't care.
They've done plenty of Orlando teams before. And they never like Orlando Guardians was the XFL 2 years ago.
That's it.
And
It was Orlando Guardians.
they had the worst fan attendance. They only had like
Jesus.
They had like 7,000, 6,000 show up. It was bad. Yeah.
Gosh,
They played at
obviously,
they played at the big Orlando Stadium, the campus stadium, whatever it's called. It holds about 50,000. They only had like 5,000 out there. If that, it was bad.
there can't be any teams in Texas anymore. Teams, get that out of here.
Yeah. You got 3 teams already. Leave it alone.
I think you can't have anything in the Northeast, like anything.
Not right now, right? Not New York, because New York didn't show any love either. They had the New York Guardians back in 2020.
Yeah, Philadelphia Stars. It did show up. I was quite shocked they got rid of the Philadelphia Stars.
Yeah, I don't know, because they
Yeah,
didn't have a fan base at all. So That was kind of weird.
What about anything in Louisiana? Maybe Baton Rouge?
Nah, they wouldn't.
No,
Nah, they wouldn't come out for support. They just wouldn't. You got to get someone that's starving.
for a team.
Yeah, like St.
Austin.
Louis is.
Austin's the only team. Is the only town I can think of which I
Austin.
know wants a team. Austin, Texas.
Well, no,
It's another team in
but they got the
Texas.
Longhorns, Texas Longhorns.
Ah, they do have the
So I
Longhorns,
mean,
and it'll be Saturday football.
you're right. So I'm saying like they already got their squad, the Texas Longhorns. So you need a fan base that doesn't have anything going out. I think that's why St. Louis is doing so well. They were starving
Yeah,
to have a team back
and
out
you
there.
can't have San Antonio and Houston.
So I'm saying
Like,
maybe you go back to San Diego, you test that out, see if they might be
nah,
banging with the Chargers there, but
maybe.
they're not a good fan base either though. So
I
um,
don't see them setting up base in North
I
Dakota.
hell no, nah, too damn cold out there. Hell nah. But I can see Iowa in that dome. Iowa's got, like I said, they got the dome. They have some passionate fans out there that might be starving for that kind of attention.
Mhm.
Maybe, geez,
Hawaii.
hell, it's too far. Hell no. You're not going to Hawaii. I can see a team. So Seattle's coming back. I guarantee Seattle's coming back. I can almost guarantee you they're gonna get some kind of Midwest team, some kind of team in. No, I'm saying Iowa. You know,
Yeah,
maybe
Chicago, maybe.
if they do North Dakota, they had that dome in North Dakota, but you gotta really smell that fan. They gotta really do some research out there, and I don't know. So
Colorado might be interesting, but I know they've got the Denvers and they've got the Buffaloes, but there is definitely a market in the Colorado, Denver area.
hey, Willie says, what do you think about the Broncos being flexed to Thursday night? I didn't know they were flexed, but yeah, I did that.
Yes.
That was the new thing happening now. They said you can't be flexed to Thursday night. I'm like, do I want to be flexed on Thursday night? Hell nah. But I'm
Yeah,
assuming
no,
if you got the Broncos in there, that means that game must have been sorry as hell.
yeah, I can tell in a second. I'm just looking for what week it was.
If you got the Broncos flex, which means
Ah,
that means the NFL is taking notice of the Broncos' success, 7-5, nothing to sneeze at. But also, if they are flex, that must have been a boring ass game about to happen.
um,
I can see like
think,
if you told me I don't know any other team, I don't know Vikings. Um, if you said the Vikings were flexing, if you'd have said I don't know Falcons, if you'd have said some team like that, uh, uh, Chargers. But to tell me the Broncos, because the Broncos still a boring team on paper. But if they're flexing, then that means there's a team that was there before that was trash as hell.
let's have a look then. Thursday night
Oh, it
flex.
said Browns versus Bengals.
Ah, I thought it was the
Hey, Bengals
Bengals.
are still a must-see
Yeah,
TV type of team, but I get the Browns, so I get it.
here we go. Yeah,
And it's good though because
week 16.
The Browns had so many damn Thursday night games. It was crazy. Like I don't, they had two, I think, Thursday night games. I don't want that's unfair. So I'm glad it's the Browns
No.
coming out. They probably felt bad for the Browns.
Also, he's got another one question. What was the girl league? That was fun. I don't know what the girl league is.
I don't even know. I mean, I've seen plenty of leagues, but with girls, if you don't know which one it is, there's nothing that actually like represents the NFL side. There is no women's NFL, if that makes sense. Like there's a lot of leagues out there in life, but there's nothing that's going to compete on the NFL kind of level. So I don't know.
I get it. I get
Right.
it. There's a league for every sport. There's even a league for Quidditch, which is absolutely crazy.
Hell no. All right, y'all. That's our NFL podcast. It's over. We're talking about some Quidditch
Quidditch,
now.
Quidditch kills the podcast. I'm sorry,
It kills the
everyone.
podcast, man. We're done, y'all. All right, y'all. We'll see you guys next week for episode 55 for Tuesday with TJ, the NFL podcast. You guys, we'll break down all of week 13's action and give our picks for week 14 as well for next week, y'all. So for the homegirl PJ, I'm your host, Carlos Clayton, and to the right of me is the main man of the evening, Mr. TJ Tracy. Anything else, TJ?
Have a fantastic Thanksgiving. Obviously, UK doesn't celebrate it, but I know it's a big deal over there. Family, it's a crazy world out here. Stay safe and enjoy the moments you have with each other.
I concur with everything he just said, y'all. Please stay safe, and we'll see you guys on. I don't have a show tomorrow. I'm not going live tomorrow, but I might do a show tomorrow. I'm not going live. I know that. So,
Yeah, you gonna talk a bit more about Bronny James?
yeah. Heck no. Piece of God, no, don't do that to yourself. Oh, that'd be crazy. Nah, I might give a word about college football playoffs. We'll see about the rankings. So I'm about to watch that
Oh,
tonight,
that's
man.
messed up.
It just came on last week, so I'm about an hour ago. So I'm about to watch it right now. All right, y'all. Have a great rest of y'all night. God bless y'all, man. All sports fans, you guys know what time it is. Stay smart. Stay uneducated. Peace. Lady Mama, love you guys. Have a great night, TJs.
I don't know, everyone. Stay up.